Hey, this is Dr. Mormon. I'm again at Croatan National Forest. I just shot a video across the street in an area that's been burned recently and frequently over the past several years. I'm across the street now. This site has been burned less recently and probably less frequently, and you see a lot more woody vegetation in the understory, and even in some cases we have some bays that are reaching into the mid-story. So the structure is very different here. The composition may be similar. The cereal stage is similar, the overstory is similar, the understory species are similar, but just the less recent fire and probably the less frequent fire has allowed the woody component to be more dominant in the understory and midstory. So that changes the structure, and that changes the kind of species that will be present to some degree. We could have more midstory species here, maybe less frequent use by red-cockaded woodpeckers. One other interesting note is that right here next to me we have some fruits. So huckleberry and blueberry tend to not fruit until several years after fire. So if you have a 2-year return interval, you may not be allowing enough time for these species to produce fruits, and these fruits can be really important for animals. So in that case, you may want to go to a 3 or 4-year return interval on portions of your landscape to allow some areas that produce these soft mast or these fruits. That varies. In more productive sites, fruit production can occur more rapidly after fire. In less productive sites where you have sandier soils, it may take a little bit longer time after fire to get those fruits. So in those less productive sites, you may want to burn less frequently by a year or so, and on the more productive sites you can burn more frequently. So I'm going to call this less frequent fire on Croatan National Forest. We have a more woody, a more understory, more dominated by woody plants.